in love, at ease. This is a book about a person, a human who was humanly divine, a person that transcended their personhood and made it their sole mission in life to serve the divine, but not just abstractly, as a living embodiment that everyone is, the source of life within all human beings and sentient life forms. We are in the second chapter called In Love, discussing everyday spirituality with Pramukh Swami Maharaj. Though Swami Shri encouraged people to grow and explore, he knew when to hold on firmly. Pawan Patel from Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, was moving to Miami, Florida for his undergraduate studies. It was the first time he would be living away from home. His father insisted that he spend his last summer vacation traveling with Swami Shri in rural Gujarat. There was a part of him that wanted to leave after only a few days and enjoy the beaches of East Africa with his friends. But Swami Shri's love held him close. Over the course of that summer, Swami Shri paid attention to his meals, health, and comfort in a way that his own father had not. Pawan was drawn to Swami Shri. One morning, Swami Shri asked him about moving to Miami. "Do you have an apartment near the university? Do you want me to make some phone calls? What will you eat? Do you know how to cook? I know that you may enjoy eating out for a few days or weeks, but eventually you will miss a home-cooked meal." Before Pawan could even answer, Swami Shri turned to the sadhu who prepared his meals. "Krishna Vallabh, please make some time over the next few days to teach Pawan how to make khichdi. It is easy to make and will remind him of home when he is far away. And do report back to me. I want to see how his khichdi turns out." Pawan attempted to make the khichdi in a pressure cooker. What's a pressure cooker? Hello, Kristen. A pressure cooker with the sadhus and brought it to Swami Shri. The Guru carefully inspected the outside of the pressure cooker and the way the rice and lentils were cooked within. He pointed out some improvements and said to Pawan, "Do think of me every time you make khichdi in Miami." 2 months passed and Pawan prepared to fly back to Tanzania. Before heading to Miami, he stood at the door to Swami Shri's room. He never thought he would cry when leaving India, but he felt the tears streaming down his cheeks. He would miss his Guru. Swami Shri comforted him. "Pawan, I will stay in touch. There's a whirlwind of distractions out there. Focus on your studies and stay true to your morals and lifestyle. Remember me, and I will remember you." True to his word, Swami Shri called Pawan every few weeks to check in on his health, his studies, and of course, the cooking. Pawan felt guilty. "Swami Shri, you have so much to do, so many people to care for. I feel terrible that you have to call me and check in. I am fine. Please do not take the trouble." Swami Shri held on. I do not have to call you. I want to call you. This is my seva, my service. This is my bhakti, my loving devotion. Let me do my part. You do yours. Bhakti is the epitome of love. Its purest form connects and inspires others to connect with the divine. Swami Shri's love drew people towards spirituality. It strengthened their faith in themselves. Maybe their faith too, I don't know. And the divine. He led the aspirant closer to God. One more short story. In 1991, Ron Patel, the Sunday editor of the Philadelphia Inquirer, came to meet Swami Shri. Though he remained skeptical of a God-man draped in saffron, he was impressed by Swami Shri's selfless love and affection. In 1992, he accepted Swami Shri's invitation to visit the land of his forefathers for the first time. Swami Shri organized Ron's trip around India. Swami Shri looked after him like a father and helped him bolster his ties with his ancestral roots. Thereafter, Ron published a feature story about his trip to India in the Philadelphia Inquirer. In 1998, after Swami Shri's bypass surgery, he sent a get well soon card which read, "You have given me the love of a father and a mother. If there is a God, he must resemble you. May you live forever." Swami Shri's unconditional love changed the life of an atheist. For Ron Patel, Swami Shri's love was the ultimate expression of divinity. I know I said one more story, but this one's only a paragraph too. Just one more love story. They're so addicting, they're like cookies. Loving in silence can be a powerful articulation of love. Swami Shri illustrated the existence of a love that could be shared in silence by hearing unspoken requests and fulfilling them quietly. It was the first time Swayam Prakash Das Swami, also known as Dr. Swami, was sitting on an airplane. He was traveling with His Holiness in the February of 1965. They were going to invite the second President of India, Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, to the centennial celebrations of Shastriji Maharaj, Pramukh Swami Maharaj's guru. The young monk sheepishly tried to glance over Pramukh Swami Maharaj's shoulders to steal a view outside of the plane. Swami Shri noticed the glint in the Dr. Swami's eyes as he looked towards the window. After a few minutes, he quietly stood up and directed the young sadhu to move to the window seat. Dr. Swami was shy and hesitated. Swami smiled and insisted with his fingers. Dr. Swami hopped into the window seat and curiously stared out the window for the entire flight. When Dr. Swami tried to bring it up and thank him many years later, Swami Shri simply smiled. More than 5 decades later, Dr. Swami still savors this memory as his most memorable experience with his spiritual master. Thank you for listening, everyone, and we'll pause our reading there for now. And I thank you all for coming to this Sangha today. I appreciate everyone's participants, and I certainly look forward to the next one. And Magdalene, you share that in love at ease will certainly be your next investment, given it is the gift that keeps on giving. I'm happy to hear that. And I think I mentioned before that all the proceeds of the book, I've heard, go to help tribal education welfare in rural India. So people will very much benefit from that gift, besides yourself.